How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Eternal Strands. So we need to talk to Aurea here to start the next mission. I did take care of what I thought was all the side missions, and then this one literally just popped up. Um, but I don't think I'm gonna do this. Harvest the strand that collect a residence from any natural creature while it's under the effect of miasma. Like, honestly, that sounds kind of like a pain. So let's get moving here.
This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Have Arik escort Khan Arteme here. I'm ready to move out.
Good. Take some time to rest. And I'm sure everyone will want a chance to speak with you before you head into the rift.
You all worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know that. Just make sure the others do, too.
All right.
Okay. Feels like kind of like an ending cutscene there, or close to the end. Um, I did in my excursions. I should talk to Sola here so I can show you. I did get all the pieces of the Tarmakind armor. So the scale plate, the mannequin, and the clauses. So that is definitely a heat resistant set. And then also, I picked up, I think, an armor set in Archon's Hearth. Where was it? Armorkind, Pathbreaker. I think it was a helmet, actually. Yeah, so the Windstraw is magic regen, and then, yeah, Fracture. So Fracture, Great Helm, this is cold resistance. So I guess you could have two sets, one for heat, one for cold. Um, you know, I personally don't like that idea because that's just more mats that you need to farm. I mean, I've been farming a good bit, but still. Okay, so this is at level 4. The two-hander, we need some more iron leather. We need to go after a sledge worm. The mask is good. The furs are good. Bracers. The wraps. I need still knit. Not. I forget where you get that. Have to look. And need more iron leather for that too. So for now, that is where we're gonna stay at. Guess I should talk to everybody.
Sola, how are you feeling about the upcoming expedition?
These days I can handle just about anything. And that's in large part thanks to you.
Me?
You supported me through all this Tarmakine stuff without faltering, even when it felt like my world could crumble in the face of it. And then, you didn't just bring Dom and I back together. You and Casmin showed us we never really lost one another. I just feel so much more resilient thanks to you.
Come on. That was all you.
Don't worry. I'm not selling myself short, but you gave me space to grow as a person. Not a lot of friends are brave enough to do that.
Anytime, Sola.
I'm ready to do whatever it takes to help you succeed at the source, Brynn.
Glad to hear it.
Okay. Yeah, so I did get the Tarmakine, the other two pieces, just from going through the side missions. So, let's see what Eric has to say.
Hey,
How's it going, Eric?
sorry. I get kind of keyed up before anything big. Breathing helps. And this is a big one, isn't it?
Maybe the biggest. At least in recent memory.
Legendary understatement. Anyway, we're as ready as we can be on my end. The scouts still in fighting shape after Stanord's folly are deployed. They'll be reporting on Surgeborn behavior and ready to intercept if anyone moves against Darm and the Axle. I wish we had a dozen of your scry, though. Ours really can't compare. We're going to do this, Brynn. You're going to do this.
That's the plan. Thanks for all your support.
You're what we needed. Someone to step up and damn the consequences.
Alright. Talk to Dom.
Brynn, not just quick of blade, but big of heart. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It's always a joy to see you too, Dom.
Not everyone can catalyze a discussion between a couple that clearly needed to happen. You'll always have my thanks for that.
How are you feeling about the expedition?
We are as ready as we can be, and with our intrepid point as the vanguard, what could go wrong?
Rather a lot, honestly.
Yes, but it shan't. You will overcome. You need to keep that in your heart. Hope is like magic. Its real strength comes from inside. Will, fortitude, and belief can overcome the impossible. If you believe that you have what it takes to win the day, you shall. I know this, and you do too.
Okay. Now the other thing, while I was blowing through side missions and just like blowing through dialogue, I apparently entered into a relationship, I guess, with Lien here, which was interesting.
I find myself once more mining the past for clues. An impulse not born of regret this time, but we've achieved much together, it's true. But beyond this, what more can we do?
We've done everything we can, right? So perhaps we just need to have faith.
As alien as it is to me, yes. At some point, we need to lean on belief, founded in trust, founded in fact. Doing it again?
I don't think I've seen you like this before.
It's not my most particularly favourite way to be.
Why don't we run through some of the preparations you've made to take your mind off it?
Right, yes. I've prepared all the potions and filters you might need. Mixed them up in bulk, thanks to the equipment I've gathered. From the raw ingredients to the essential alkahests to the final product, I am sure that what I've made is of the highest possible quality. You're right. It did help.
Okay. So that's all of them. Let's talk to Kaz over here.
After the surge, we no longer had any reason to celebrate. Our seasons were broken, so any festivals we once had to celebrate their transition suddenly lost their meaning. So we stopped. I've lived my whole life like this. only hearing stories of joy and calm and peace and optimism. Never seeing it myself. If we succeed today, there may well be a reason to celebrate once more. And my heart burns with the desire to give that gift to the children of the Enclave, who would otherwise go without.
We'll get it done, Karnata May.
Hiroon. I very much hope so. Don't die down there.
Hasn't happened to me yet, so that must mean the odds are in my favor. Kaz, how are you feeling about the upcoming expedition?
Surprisingly okay. Not too long ago, circumstances like this would have sent me spiraling. But these days, I feel like I can handle it.
I'm glad to hear it. You've come a long way. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks to you. And while we have a moment, I should probably tell you. I know you can do this. No matter what that crummy herald says when you get down there. You're going to kick its proverbial butt out of the source and save the Enclave as we know it.
Kaz, it helps to hear that.
Yeah, well... Normally you're the one who says the right thing when I need it, so... I thought I'd change things up for this.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
Okay.
You sure you don't have any lingering concerns about my past with the Norians? I've run every test I could think of.
You're worried. You have every right to be, but I'm sure you've done your best.
I'm glad you think so. The theory's sound and the system's working well. Better than expected, in fact. When I told you about the Grand Gate and Stanil's plan, I wasn't sure I was doing the right thing. You and the band have helped a lot with that. A lot. I even feel like I understand how the tapestry works. We can fix this place, but I'm going to need your help. Understand?
I look forward to it.
All right. So apparently it wants us to rest up. So here we go.
My favorite lawkeeper.
It's nicer to hear that, now that I know about the other lawkeepers you knew before me.
None of them could ever compare to you.
To the contrary, I think they compare rather poorly. So, are you all right?
I trust that everyone's done their best to make sure I succeed. But I'm still scared.
I am too. It's not easy to hold this entire expedition in your mind, to untangle the possible outcomes, the confounding factors, the known unknowns, and the unknown unknowns. There's still so much. But like you said, everyone's done as much as they can. More than anyone could have thought possible before we first passed through the Veil. We are as ready as we'll ever be. So, I came in here to sit with you and hold your heart for safekeeping.
It's yours for as long as you'll have it. I don't know if it's strange to ask, but could you read to me? Something a bit dry. I just want to hear the sound of your voice a little more before we go to sleep.
I have some taxation records at hand.
Not that dry.
The development of arc external plating took place over the space of a full decade. and required the long-term collaboration of several dozen forge masters, metallurgists, and enchanters to ensure maximum structural strength and magical durability.
All right.
Sev is set to vent the tangles from the source when you're ready, Brynn.
All right. Descending into the source. As Brynn descends to the source, she will not be able to return until the events there are complete. Prepare accordingly. I think we'll be okay. Like, part of me wants to, like, stop the video and get all my stuff up to level 5, but
I hope this works.
I think we'll be
We have every reason to believe this will make the source tolerable for you. I'll tell Sev to get started. Dom and Khan Arteme will escort you to the rift with the Ark.
I mean, if not, I did do a manual save, so I think worst comes to worst, we should be good.
Looks like Sev was right. The rift has been vented. It's as safe as it's going to be.
You sure that rope can hold us both?
It'll do the job. Just try to land gracefully.
I always do. Got it.
My magic will only carry the Ark for as far as I can see you. Good luck, Brynn of Carnarvon.
At least I don't have to carry it.
Brynn, you've kept me waiting.
Ignore it.
I plan to.
You'll find I demand attention. You know, it hurts my feelings that you haven't come back to visit me even once. I get lonely down there in my cell.
Boo-hoo.
Breathe through it, Brynn. I know its voice is making your skin crawl. I feel it too.
It helps when you guys are talking, instead of it.
Then we'll keep talking. We're here for you.
No matter what that voice says, you stopped the Herald before. You can do it again.
You're going to wrest control of the source from the Surgeborn once and for all. This is sure to be history in the making.
Be sure to emphasize my virtues.
How could I not? They're all I see.
You're getting close. One last chance. Join me, and I'll grant you strength beyond your wildest dreams.
I've already told you, I don't need it.
If Feel strong enough without me. Why are there second crutches chattering in your ear?
They're not crutches. They're friends.
We could be friends.
I assume it would be bad if I'm outside of the bubble that this thing is casting. That's the whole point of going in here with him, so.
What's so funny?
Couldn't destroy me with an arc of my size. And so you brought a toy instead. Whatever. I'll destroy it after you perish.
Here we go. Yikes. Get out of here. Damn. I thought I could climb up there. Damn, dude, that hurts. Holy shit. God. No. Oh.
Quit your pointless efforts and join me. We will both become strong.
I stopped you once before.
You had help.
Okay. Phase transit.
Hairs thick with tangles. My strength is far greater than it was at the Grand Gate.
What the hell just happened there? Oh, I can harvest. Come on.
I'll give you out. Quit your pointless
Gotcha.
efforts and join me. We will both become strong.
I stopped you once before.
Nice. There we go.
Brynn, what's dark?
Aurea,
Brynn, we're losing.
Arrogance is so typical of your species. The breach is too wide for your arc.
Breach? What breach?
The breach between our world and yours, of course.
You're from another world?
You call us Surgeborn, but we are ancient. As old as the tear between worlds that bleeds what you call magic. A wound your kind tore wider in their own quest for power. Until they could no longer contain it. And the inevitable happened.
The Surge.
The Surge. An event so cataclysmic in both worlds it shook them to their core. And it left a path. One I had to follow. Your kind have mastered the coral, indestructible and suffused with incredible power. How you barely understand and haven't earned. Power that should and will be mine. You can't hope to compete with me. I carry with me 1,000 souls and 1,000 bodies. You are an insect. Consider it an inherent failure of your species.
Could you shut up?
Does the truth strike a nerve?
No, you're annoying. And I'm trying to think.
Brynn, Arik managed to get the scry back, for now.
We've lost visuals.
The Herald is down, but regenerating. And the Arc of Verdance. It's working, but the raw magic is too much. The Arc can't pacify the tangles.
You need to get out of there. Now!
No! I have to do something.
Brynn, we will find another way.
Don't bother. You will die. Just like the Eye's daughter.
Whatever it takes. Her name was Isla.
Okay, you gotta go up here. Are there any... There's some stuff I can collect here, I think. Just in case I can't again. Just some tonics back there. Okay. Wasn't too bad of a fight. Too tiny of a room, though.
Brynn. Can you hear me? Brynn, talk to me.
Oh no.
Come on.
I...
Long after the exploit seized in the hearth, each weaver must pledge their mantle to safekeeping from adversities, dangers whatsoever the source. I could not read that fast enough. Okay, I guess that is it. Seems like it was slow at times and then suddenly picked up and it ended. But nevertheless, was a very enjoyable experience and a good debut title from Yellowbird Games. I look forward to seeing what they cook up in the future. I will say though, it did, I said it in the review, they could have kept the game a little shorter, brought down the price, and I think they would have had something really, really special. Which they do. They do have something special, but it would have been even more special. You know, let's keep the experience short. You know, for your debut title maybe, and you know, it would have got even further traction maybe. I don't know. You know, I'm not an expert in these things, but that's my opinion. But yeah, it was a very enjoyable experience. The gameplay heavily outweighed the story, but you know, like I said, I look forward to see what they cook up in the future. Maybe they will change that, and you know, having story and gameplay that are great, you're gonna end up with a 10 out of 10 game like God of War. So look forward to seeing what happens in the future. So that is gonna do it for this one. I don't think it doesn't appear that I can skip forward in the credits, so we're gonna let these roll. So I hope you all enjoyed this series. I had a lot of fun making it. So hopefully you're all doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.